Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw right away. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
70 range. Ready?
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
60 Bison. 70. 60 Eagle. Go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
19 tight. Ready?
1st down throw, Lawrence. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
On the ball now.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17.
Let go.
Another try following the sack. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19 Lions.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10.
Left wing 19. Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
79 Broncos.
From midfield now. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
Okay, ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Lawrence throwing here. He's on the move. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, smash, Broncos. And then, take off.
Hand off to the back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Working quickly here.
Cougar 19.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of... We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Escapes out to the left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. It came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
You're going for this. He fires one deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
18,
offense in the hurry-up here. They'll try and punch it in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 2nd and 9. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Looking for a throw here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Jaguars are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go. Hurt. Ready?
Throwing from near his own goal line. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here's a throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws, and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. And up.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. Third and a lone yard coming up.
At the 60. Rocco 80. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns tie things up at 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Ready up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set. 70 range. 70 range. Ready?
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Chased out to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars driving.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's trying another one deep. This is brought in at the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing. Got for big yards on the right side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw? You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 32. Short pass brought in. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
He put some juice on it. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Got it. Ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Go.
Working inside the red zone. The Browns close in and take him down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again following the sack. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Flush down now to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hut, hut.
Lawrence working from the gun. Able to find Strange here. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Panther 60,
One
Panther
play
60.
in, and already they're close to midfield.
60, hut.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Browns, they're gonna have it! And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. I want to take...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Back to 60. Buffalo 18. Ready to look, ready to look. Check, check.
Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Here we go, set. Go.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19, Pioneer. 70 range, 70 range.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Buys time, rolling right. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Recovered by the defense. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Jaguars capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30.
Let's go.
Play action on 1st down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's going deep. And they pick him off again. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Finds his man over the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
19 right.
Here's 2nd and 7. This finds Carter complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Jags pick it up.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Okay, ready?
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
60 biceps, 60 biceps. Left knee, 19. Hey! 79 Broncos.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Getting up. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on him between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Hey, smash. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Setting up a throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Now here he goes. That one hits the ground incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. All right, here we go. 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. And they pick him off again. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. It is caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hunt.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. There he goes again. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. To throw it on 1st down. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down from the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pass it down close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Flush down now to his left. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Ready.
1st down throw, Lawrence. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. Check go.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Lawrence working from the gun. He puts everything. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Browns capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
Ready, ready.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Pass play now. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut.
The running back gets it on the draw. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now the Browns lining up for another two-point conversion try.
Go!
He's throwing for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This one falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
18 Rattler.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars moments away from a 2-0 start. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Down the run right. Throwing deep. Wide open down the field. And he has it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
19. Ready, go!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for 1st and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's on the move.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Bigsby. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line.
60. Here we go.
First and 10, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
60 Eagles.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's a handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Takes this in at the 25. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. Ready?
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year.